Suddenly, I nailed my second interview for a position in which I was overqualified and underpaid. Frequently, people label you as overqualified because you have a more extensive and impressive resume than the hiring manager expected. It is unfortunate, despite the applicant's willingness and abilities to do the job, they usually screen out such candidates. Why is an overqualified worker a bad thing? These are some of the reasons hiring managers give. Too expensive, hard to train, will be bored, overskilled, will leave when things improve. If you are in this position today, here is the true reason hiring managers label you as overqualified and how to respond and continue in your search. The company cannot pay you as you deserve. Sometimes employers tell their applicants that they are overqualified because they want to hire someone with less experience who will be willing to accept a lower salary. The plan is to hire someone underqualified, not overqualified. Few recruiters disclose this. Recruiters leave you perusing the job description repeatedly, perplexed by your overqualification, despite meeting all the requirements. They fear you might leave when things improve, although it is not always accurate. This is the common reason employers view overqualified candidates negatively. Employers fear that you may start to dislike the work or pay and quit when something better comes along. They worry about spending time and money on your onboarding only to have to quickly hire a replacement. The simplest method to overcome this barrier is to proactively mention that you seem overqualified. Early intervention may prevent this negative belief. Explain immediately if you need to target the role because you like it more or you want a career break to improve your work-life balance. By the time they decide, you will unlikely change their minds. Dead end jobs. Hiring often takes into account your skills and attitude. Your skills may complement the position, but your ambition for progress may not. Many people are content with jobs that does not lead to career advancement. When you show motivation and ambition, a company knows that you want further challenges and professional growth. Your resume demonstrates your advancement, but interviews reveal more. Sometimes a corporation may label you as overqualified since the position will not match your career advancement aspirations. A corporation may keep in touch and target you for a new position in these instances. If you are still seeking, call the recruiter or hiring manager in few months to see if any higher growth jobs have opened. The recruiting manager sees you as a competition. Nobody likes to feel replaceable. If your experience is comparable to or more than your superiors or bosses, you may not receive the job. The exception is the case if a corporation purposely hires someone who can quickly advance. However, you cannot predict the hiring manager who will be scared of your background and the one who will want a succession prospect. Despite these challenges, always show your best. Never devalue yourself at the detriment of your worth. Age discrimination. If you apply to jobs that require most or all of your professional skills, you are not overqualified. Being overqualified is having skills that qualify you for a higher position. When an applicant has more years of experience than the job requires, you may face age discrimination. You may be rejected by the hiring managers or recruiters because you do not match the ideal candidate's age demographic, not because you are not a fit for the job. You can avoid job search mistakes that highlight your age, but you cannot change a company's bias and discrimination. Just know you are competent. Do not allow the experience hinder you from searching for jobs that values your skills. When told you are overqualified, you may avoid trouble. People use the term overqualified to justify or defend poor work culture and management. Before asking a hiring manager or recruiter to reconsider your application, decide if you want the job. Another way employers or hiring managers screen out overqualified candidates is they tell you, wow, you have an impressive background, or your qualification is outstanding. These are some of the ways employers label overqualified candidates. You cannot send out the same cover letter to every job application. Your motivational letter must be targeted and specific to the job role applied for. If you apply by email, a cover letter should be replaced with a cover note. In 100 words, describe who you are, what makes you so special, how you can be an asset or add value to the organization. With this, attach your CV or resume. I hope this helps.